Hi and welcome to today's swing analysis provided to you by Scratch Golf in Knysna, South Africa. Today we're going to be dealing with maintaining your angles. As you can see on the screen, I've drawn the angles of European Tour player Branden on the right hand side and Altus Cup PJ professional from Scratch Golf on the left hand side. Now obviously Branden has had a fantastic year. He's won 4 times on the European Tour, and golfers, writers all across the world have been lauding his efforts this year. Now, although Branden does hit the ball a long way, one of the most impressive things about his golf swing is the way that he maintains the angle in his right leg and merely turns his body around the spine angle that he established at address. What I mean by that, if I take Branden's swing in slow motion, you can clearly see as he takes the club away, he maintains the flex in his right leg and he merely turns his body around the original spine angle that he achieved at address. By doing so, he does 3 things. By keeping his right leg flexed, he's able to take the club on a more outside path and get the club into a very good position at the top, slightly laid off. Number 2, by turning his body around his spine angle, he's able to return the club back to the golf ball in the original position he was at address, therefore increasing the likelihood of hitting good golf shots. And number 3, by maintaining the flex in his right leg, he is able to keep his head in the same position he was at address without moving too far in towards the golf ball as he takes the club back. On the left hand side we've got Altus Cup, who's a PJ Pro from Scratch Golf. He will be exaggerating the move where the right leg straightens, the club is sucked on the inside, will then get across the line at the top of the golf swing, as well as having his head move closer towards the golf ball. This is a fault that we find with many of the players that we teach, and as you can clearly see as I take his swing back slowly, his right leg then straightens as the club is taken back. As you can see by the straight line, the club is taken on an inside path or sucked on the inside, and his head moves closer towards the golf ball. All 3 factors are going to have a big influence on him being a consistent golfer. Having sucked the club on the inside, he also gets the club across the line on the top, which makes it more and more difficult to get the club back on the inside, therefore in most cases resulting in the club being thrown or coming over the top towards the golf ball. So you can clearly see between Altus' swing on the left and Branden's swing on the right, Branden maintains his knee flex, keeps his head in a very good stationary position as he takes the club away, and it turns his body beautifully around his original spine angle. All of those factors, in addition to exceptional timing and great hand-eye coordination, has led to Branden being one of the hottest properties in golf right now. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. See you next week.